Excuse me. I'm going to set up this file here, if you can give me a minute. Mr. Nocturno is back. He's back! What culture has the best food? Well, I'm a fan of quite a few. Like I said before, I like Vietnamese is good. Vietnamese food is good. Thai food is good. Indian food is good. What am I missing? What cultural? I just like those three. I like those three more lately because they're different. They're different, but still good. It's not the fucking TGI Fridays burgers everyone wants all day, every day, so. You like soul food, you mean? Soul food. Better change my info here. 1 second. Before I forget. God. Sorry. Anyways. That's life. The flat earth theory. People are little attention whores. That's what they are. Your dad is a conspiracy theorist? Oh boy. Ooh boy. What are my thoughts on a pedophile acting like a pedophile? Well, I'm not a fan of pedophiles. You know, I just don't agree with pedophiles. Yeah, don't no, we're not. I'm not on the same page. You know, burn me at the stake if you want, but you know, I don't like kid diddlers. It does seem like there's an awful lot of people out there sexually attracted to children or childlike imagery, which really bothers me. And I'm sorry for bringing this up again. It seems a little fucked up. It's a little fucked up to me that this is such a thing, such a pervasive thing. I don't know why it is. It's beyond me why people just can't even just stick to boring, plain Jane porn. They have to, you know, they need them young, apparently. It's a little disturbing. A lot disturbing, actually, but this shit should not be encouraged. You know, I know there's these weird fucks out there that are like, oh, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? Why censor anyone? Well, do you really, if you're ever a parent one day, do you really want your neighbor jacking off to kid? Do you want, imagine like being a parent, you have a little kid, and there's your neighbor there jacking off to child porn all day, and then he sees your kid. Isn't that going to make you a little bit fucking nervous? I mean, come on now. Just don't fucking get people sometimes. Have an open mind. I will not. I refuse. I refuse. I'm one of these lamos. One of these lamos that doesn't want to touch kids. Sorry. Jesus Christ, what is happening to this world? Yeah, I mean, we had these characters all dressed the same before, but I'm trying to mix it up a bit here. We actually got them working in the game. It's kind of funny watching them all run around with these stupid outfits on now. So, that's fun. I'm happy how that turned out thus far. The source of the stream, it might be because of the size of my Wacom tablet. I don't know. It might be the resolution of my Wacom tablet that's the issue there. Well, this is as close as you're going to get. Maybe I'll put something in. So, what else is new? What's going on? You people don't bore me now. Give me something here. How's that weather? Oh boy, yeah. It's getting a little tidbit nipply out, right? Am I right? I don't know. I like the cold. I like cold weather better than hot weather, for sure. What an interesting stream this is. Jesus Christ. You got hit by a pedo van? Well, how'd that happen? Pedo vans, everyone. Pedo. Anyway, what the fuck? Oh. Emily? Yes, this is a red minus background. Yes, I stole it from him. I use it as my background. I should probably change my background at this point, but it's so hard to find a wallpaper that you like. One that's looks nice but kind of isn't garish or distracting. So I like it. I don't know. I don't talk to Emily. I don't know. I don't have Emily updates. Sorry. Sorry, bro. Bro. Broham. Broham. I don't think anybody knows ever used the word broham. So, give me something else. What else? What's else happening? Prometheus. Hey, God. I should kick you all out right now. Oh boy, where should I click?
Stick it in. Replace him there in the second panel with a food processor.
You know what? I'm gonna watch that again one of these days. It's funny. It's not quite up to 1 million views yet, but I'm gonna help it get there. It's a shame. It's a shame that video. It's funny the complete bullshit that gets to like 1 million views in a day, and that is just so underappreciated. It's at least appreciated by some people, but not enough. Vimeo is an interesting site. I don't know. It's like they maintained this sort of hipster attitude. I wonder how well that's going for them now. I like that the acronym of your game is Boo. It's sort of funny. It works. It's a nice, fun acronym you can just sort of say. Gab? I have not heard of this. Is this the... Every fucking day there's some new social media. There was some social media site like a year ago that everyone was like, oh, jerking off over, but it just went nowhere. So, I don't know. I don't know what happened to that. Yeah, these people, man. Nobody gives a shit. Everyone cries about censorship, but at the end of the day, they're just gonna go along with it. These people are kidding themselves, thinking, "Oh, it has to be a fucking frog logo, doesn't it? It has to be some Pepe the Frog thing. It should have just been something else." A right-wing Twitter rival, of course, is some autistic. Sorry, not to use the A word again. Yeah, man. Please, how silly, how silly. Nobody's gonna use that. Let me know when more than 100 people use that. All right. I did. I'm trying not to use I'm trying not to call things autistic because it's a little. It's just a lazy catch-all phrase, and it's just not. I need like a better. I need a better descriptor for what I'm trying to say. It's just this catch-all word for all these weirdo fucking shut-ins. These shut-ins that think the world is ending because of you know, censorship or whatever. Mong? What's a Mong? Is Mong? What? Mong. I haven't heard that one yet. Mong. Let me see this. Lacking in physical and cerebral ability, general retardation. Example, no, I don't need you to help me with my supermarket trolley, you fucking Mong. Well, that definitely covers it. For the most part. I feel like it's more than just it's almost like I'm trying to say like it's like self-imposed retardation. These people just sort of I don't know. They bring it on themselves because their entire worldview is like from the internet. They don't actually like get out and talk to people. Everything is their entire. It's like I need a word for people whose like entire world is filtered through the internet. And they're not really aware of how bad it's affecting them because they just don't know any better. There's no way for them to see what everyone else sees of them. It's just this horrible cycle. Troglodytes, mongoloids, bubble boys, maybe that one works. Whatever it is, that's what I'm trying to describe. It's people losing sleep at night over quote social justice warriors when really they have bigger problems in life. A lot of them all, you know, they have like a million things on their life list that they should be more concerned about than social justice warriors. It's just so fucked up. It's just so I'm just so tired of it. You know. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like fighting a losing battle. World War III? I don't know. Hopefully later than sooner. No, I have not I have not tried Animate. I mean, I'm sure I'll move to it eventually at some point. It looks similar enough to this. It's just I'm kind of stuck using this until the game is done. For like some technical reasons. There will never be a race war. That's over and done with. There's always going to be dipshits hoping for one. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, doesn't sometimes it notifies people. Maybe if you turn off the stream and come back within an hour, it doesn't re-notify people. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Anyway, it's always the people that are always screaming about how awesome white people are always the biggest fucking losers. You ever notice that? Red's new animation. Oh, did he just upload it? Let me take a look. Where is it? Where is it? Did he just show it on stream or? Mash's channel. What the fuck channel is that? Mash? Is it mashed? Oh, there it is. Alright, let me... Alright, hold up. I'm gonna take a look at this real fast. This shit is so polished. Goddamn.
Hey, you're so hot.
You're welcome.
He's no Sidon, though. God, no. What I wouldn't do for a few minutes alone with that guy.
Excuse me, what do you say?
Oh,
Who the fuck is Sidon? Sidon!
Say, hey there, young one. Up top, above you. I'm Sidon, the Zora Prince. And what is your name?
I love you.
Come with me.
This is getting very romantic.
Sidon, I've decided I'm gonna stay here with you, here in Hyrule.
I know, sugar.
God damn it, Ganon, you can't let me have this moment!
Everything isn't about you, Link. I'm here for him.
What? No! You want Zelda! She's all yours, you can keep her.
Great. Real heroic, Link.
I wanted Zelda, but this man has a sharper head. And look how big he is.
I will not let you take it from me!
You don't have a choice, boy.
There's some nice, nice effects.
Yeah, I've spent most of my life watching these idiots fight. Wow. Hello.
What's up?
Hey, where'd they go?
Oh, Sidon. Do you have a blowhole?
No, baby. That's dolphins. I know.
Well, that was something else. I liked it. Favorite movie this year? I mean, I enjoyed Blade Runner. Does that count? I know a lot of people thought it was boring. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Baby Driver. I feel like I haven't seen that yet. I was gonna rent it earlier tonight. I was thinking about watching it. I just feel like that movie was sunk probably by the name alone. I'm sure a lot of people are like I don't want to see a movie called Baby Driver. Why would you name it that? Why? I mean, I know why, but why? but I mean, come on now. Let's. You try to see a movie once a week. That's the frustrating thing. Look, I'm gonna say this. Oh yeah, I want to see that. I like movies. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I know a lot of people. They just don't watch. They don't watch movies. They prefer like YouTube videos. It's like I'll watch YouTube. Like I'll use the YouTube app and things and watch things. But I mean, I don't know. I just feel weird. It's weird when people they completely neglect movies. They're just like, I'm just gonna watch Twitch all day or something. I don't know. They're just not. They don't watch enough. I don't know why. I don't know what that is. Like. You'll watch movie. All right, deal. Deal. They never invite you. Why don't you ask them to? If they're truly your friends. I do prefer watching movies. Oh, you mean Phantom Arcade? Well, we'll see what happens. See what happens. If anybody here wants to see a fucking movie, we can go. We usually go to some of the newer releases. People that I don't like people that talk through movies though. Sometimes people get a little chatty. Yeah, I mean, generally, I haven't had a bad theater experience in a while.
Experience.
You want to hear my? You want to hear it? My. It's funny the things. This man, I have seen like fights almost break out in theaters, but the worst one, which I've talked about before, it was I went with my father to see. Oh, wait. I'll tell you. All right. So wait, yeah. So I hate children too. Like, I'll get to the worst story in a minute. But we went to. This is so fucking annoying. I was ready to punch a kid in the face. We went to one of those theaters a while ago that have pre-assigned seats, right? It was like opening day for a movie. I forget what it was, but we bought specific seats to sit next to each other, and these dipshit kids. I guess their mom was with them, but she was out getting popcorn or something. They're sitting in our seats, and it's like the theater's filling up, and they're like, "Hey, you're in our seats," and they're like, "What? So we won't just go sit somewhere else. Who cares? Ugh. It's like, it's just it's like then somebody's gonna come in and ask for art. We're gonna be sitting in somebody else's seats, and it's like you little motherfuckers just. And then their mother came in and they moved, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." You little shithead, you little shit children. But anyway, the worst story. All right, so anyway, yeah, the worst story was I was seeing what was it? Revenge of the Sith, I believe it was, with my father at the time, because he's really into Star Wars. So I'm like, all right, I'll go with you. So we go into this is like a three-stage thing. It's so hilarious how this happened. So we go in, we're watching the movie, and about like 20 minutes into the movie, this guy in the very front row, his kid starts crying, right? It happens. So I'm like, okay, all right. Well, hopefully he gets up, takes his kid out, calms him down. Let's just, let's be adults here. So he starts doing that. He gets up, but instead of going out the back of the theater, he goes out the emergency exit down in the front of the theater. He goes out that door. And not only that, which I'm like, okay, but not only that, this door is facing the sun outside. And he props the fucking door open while he's out there with his kid. So now he's outside. Yeah, light is blaring into the fucking theater. It's like a huge flashlight in everyone's faces as they're trying to watch Star Wars. Is your father fluid? What are you talking about? My father at the time and my father now. I didn't say my father at the time, did I? What are you talking about? So then, after about 10 minutes of this guy who was so annoyed by it, he gets up and he just shuts the door on the guy. He shuts the door, which auto-locks the door. And everyone's like silently clapping. They're like... So we're like, woo! All right, and everyone's happy. But then, this cunt, he starts banging on the door. He's banging repeatedly on the fucking door. And the funniest part is nobody got up to let him in. Everyone was so annoyed at them. They're like, fuck you. There was like 50, 60 people in the theater. Nobody got up to open the door. And after like enough of that, it stopped and we never saw him again. He didn't come back in the theater. It's like we heard the door rattle. At the point where the door was rattling, he just should have stopped. But no, he's banging. It was just this. What an incredible. What a burden. What a goddamn burden. So anyway, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't that bad. I'm sure people put up with worse, but it's been a really long time since I've had any like really unruly people in the theater do anything. Hello again, you guy that has that name that I see in my chat. Hello again. You had to clean. I don't believe you. You know what? I don't believe you. Sorry. Don't believe it. You're telling a tall tale, and I don't believe it. How do you know? How do you know what it was? How are you sure? Are you sure? How sure were you? Did you smell it? Did you taste it? How do you know it wasn't spit? How do you know it wasn't soda? Are you really so familiar with dry? What do you look on your own walls or something? You're like that's definitely jizz. I know what that looks like. Guys, we have some dried jizz on the floor. There's no mistaking it. I recognize this anywhere. Then the manager comes over and he's like, gets out his magnifying glass. He's like, "Yep, that's dried jizz, all right. No mistaking it. We all know what that looks like." Was it in the back of the theater? Was it in the front row? Where was it exactly? I still think you had to like scrape gum off the floor, and you're. What movie? All right, let's back up a minute. What movie was playing? You better elaborate here. I expect some answers. He's backing it up. He's backing it up from jizz to, quote, nasty shit on the floor. Yeah, there's definitely... people are definitely fucking animals. That's for sure. I hate people that litter. I hate people that God, I just fucking hate people that just leave their fucking trash everywhere. I just want to stab them. You know, like there's a Burger King near here and you walk by it. There's a bus stop in front of this Burger King. People, these assholes just get food from Burger King and they just leave all their shit out like on the sidewalk. They eat their meal and then they just drop their shit on the sidewalk. It's like a pile of like Burger King trash. And they jump on the bus. I'm just like, you fucking have a little goddamn respect for your goddamn community. Speaking of trash, you ever see you ever see those cars that are like a hoarder car? Like it's just filled. It's filled to the brim with garbage. What's that about? I see them around every once in a while. Like, you know, I walk by them when I'm going into the supermarket or something. It's just filled to the absolute top with garbage. Like this person, there's barely any room for that. Like their entire passenger seat and back seat is filled with trash. I just don't like, you couldn't spend 20 minutes throwing this shit out. Like, what is your fucking problem? My God, what is going through your fucking head? I don't know. Apparently there's a bunch of hoarders around here. Every time it's so funny. This is the thing. Every time I get into a conversation with the few times I've ever talked to a police officer around here in a casual conversation, or I've talked to the Comcast guy about about like just general stuff, they both bring up hoarders. Like this is their bane of their existence, fucking dealing with hoarders, because the Comcast guys, more than one of each, have been like, you know, I'm just like, oh yeah, sorry man, I got I'm like, sorry for the mess. I have like some like clothes on my couch or something. I let the guy in. And he's like, man, he's like, this place. He's like, you don't understand, man. I got to deal with hoarders all day. He's like, I can't. I have to dig out like electrical outlets because I can't find them because there's so much fucking garbage everywhere. And the cops too. I'm just like, there's one cop I was talking to. I'm just like, yeah. So anything fun in the neighborhood? He's like, well, I gotta, he's like, you don't even want to know. You don't even want to know that people live around here. It's hoarders up and down the street. I got to deal with. I can't even get in their house. You broke into a man's car and stole his board games. Can you believe this guy? Should I ban Grumar? Should I ban thieves? Let's have a vote. Should I ban him? Should I ban thieves from my chat? Because that's against the law. Sorry, young and dumb. You are really dumb. You are young and really, really dumb. Really, really, really dumb. Shockingly dumb. Shockingly super dumb. I knew guys like that. They broke into like people's houses and shit on the street. They were caught though. They were eventually caught. What a bunch of jackasses. What a bunch of fucking jackasses. It's like, congratulations, you have shitty parents. The worst thing you've done is pirate After Effects. I think I pirated one game in my life. I think it was Halo 1. Years and years ago. Which, admittedly, I feel bad because I played that a lot. I played that a lot on my Mac. It was a lot of actually, I still have it on my Mac. I wonder if it launches. I'm almost afraid to click it. Probably not. It might work. 1 second, right back. Grab another drink. Another beverage. Alright, I'll see you later. Have a good night. Somebody explain that series to me, that Ruby, whatever it's called. Give me an honest assessment, because is it as generic as it looks? Is it pretty much what I expect? Scudbutt here? Where's Scudbutt? Oh, he's not here. I mean, I don't know. I see anime schoolgirls, and I don't know. It just immediately, it immediately turns me off. What can I tell you? What comes to mind? Generic garbage is what comes to mind. Is it possible to have anime schoolgirls and not be completely terrible? I don't know. You guys are so funny how casual you are. You're like, yeah, I didn't like it. I watched 5 seasons and I decided I didn't like it. A whole lot of nothing, apparently, Dream. You're not surfing shit, Dream Surfer. Good night, weaklings. You don't have what it takes just stay up with the men. It's fine. That's fine. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Sleep your lives away. Yes. What do you want to talk about? Talk. Give me. Create a dialogue. Go. This better be good. Everyone, sit back. Chossel wants to talk. Dark Souls 2 is bad. Really? That's what you're gonna that's what you're gonna start with? You're gonna start shit with that? I didn't hate it. I didn't hate Dark Souls 2. Thought it was alright. I played the Scholar of the First Sin Edition and the original. How long? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's been... I've had some very tiny ones over the years, but nothing that was ruining my day. Best case scenario, you're not even supposed to notice them until you're actually like pissing them out. You can feel them coming out. To get that into that kind of a fucked up situation, but you feel them beforehand if they're a problem. You know, I never finished The Surge. I was kind of into it, despite it being a little repetitive. Did that sell well? It almost seemed like that game was going to do well, but I don't know if it did or not. I read they were going to have some kind of DLC area or something. I feel like that developer, of The Surge and other games and the other game they made, the Fallen or whatever the hell, that Dark Souls. They were both very Dark Souls inspired. I feel like their gameplay is okay. They just they're kind of lacking in the personality department a little bit. You need to work on that. Lords of the Fallen, yeah. They're just sort of blah. Like you don't really give a shit about any of the characters or anything going on in the story. It's just kind of That's true. It was too It was too sluggish. They got a little carried away with They're trying to follow like the spirit of Dark. Even Dark. It's funny, you know, when you think about. This is the thing they didn't get was, you know, even with Dark Souls, you know how that game's notorious. You know, they From Software is like, oh, notorious for their hard games, but they know they got to put in shit that is just sort of mindless fun too. Like people just want to wail on enemies. They just throw in, you know, fodder all over the place just so people can, you know, just punch things and they don't have to worry about. It's like, yes, those things can hurt you, but I don't know. I feel like the Lords of the Fallen need a little bit more of that. Same with the Surge. I actually never. I think Lords of the Fallen was free on PS4 at some point, and I never got through it. I was just kind of bored. I got to the first boss. I think I beat the first boss, and that was it. God damn it. Hold up. I hate accidentally copying everything, so I'm working on. They sort of fit into themes. They have different colored bodies, which I wasn't showing off. But these guys are like repo men. These guys are construction workers. Some of these guys are like a sporting event. These guys up here are office workers. So it's kind of stuff like that. Anybody wanna help me here? Anybody have any suggestions? Give me some suggestions here for repo men and construction workers. Like what? There's certain rules I have to follow, but I can't use clothing. I can't put on like wife beaters. It has to be like a hat or something like eyewear, like a mask, sunglasses, masks, eye patches, hair, hats, stuff like that. I'm kind of I can't do boots. Anything from like the nose up, I can change for now. I have goggles. Bandanas. I have the bandana. Yeah, I could do a bandana actually. Yeah, let me do that actually. Yeah, good call. Let me do a bandana. Actually, I like that more than this. Another do-rag. A welding mask. Actually, I could try that. I could try the welding mask. Yeah, let me give that a shot. Thanks. I mean, that's a little awkward to kind of almost. I better just redraw this because it's not really fitting on their head. Beanies? I mean, I have the baseball cap. I could do a trucker cap. Cowboy, maybe a cowboy hat too. I don't know. I'm trying to like not get. I want to stick with themes here. Like I could. Yeah, maybe that works better. Let me jot these down. Yeah, like. Fuck. like their sound masking headphones. Yeah, alright, so, okay. Those can go with the construction guys. Oh, maybe I'll give, like... I'll do hair. I'll do one more version of hair for these guys for now. Make the construction helmets have personality. What do you suggest? The construction helmet is pretty old. It's like literally the first object I think I drew for these guys. So I could spruce them up a bit. Stickers, missing a chunk. Okay. Okay, alright, okay, alright. Let me, trying to maintain these guys, not get too fucking crazy. I'm trying to, like, make them look like they're... There are the yellow safety glasses too. All right, let me just. I'm gonna take a break from those guys for a bit. So. I think I'm gonna make these things just a little bigger. Let me move these guys down the line here a little bit. Surgery masks. You know, I could add, I wonder if that would even work, like a thing over the mouth. Again, I'm not looking for literally anything goes here. I'm trying to like. Well, that's fine. You guys can still suggest whatever you want. It might come in handy later. Drives around the I-beam sticking out of his head. It could be, yeah, it could do that. I mean, I'll try that. I'll give him. Safety glasses. Nail and head, not bad, not bad. You want to think of if you want to think of stuff like bodily injury stuff, that's good too. Since these characters are kind of by their nature kind of unbelievably stupid. That's kind of like a theme with them. They're really like dumb. They're really absolutely dumb characters. I'm gonna try adding the stickers here. Let's try the sticker business. Well, born to build. Born to build. Let me look that up. I know I do have a good idea of what Vietnam helmets look like, but I'm gonna have to have them, you know, like a cigarette pack on the side or something. All right, yeah. Let me. All right, I'll do the Vietnam helmet version. I will add the nails. I will add the nails. Give me a minute. Just add some fake graphics or something. I don't know. A hammer stuck in their head. All right, let's do some nails and hammers stuck. Let's make a retarded one. Would it was funny if he was wearing his goggles upside. All right, wait, let's do this. Hold up. All right, I like where this is going. I'm gonna do this. This is like still rough. I'm gonna have the guy wearing his goggles upside down, and have his helmet like crooked or something, like he's extra retarded. I'm gonna have a hammer sticking out of his head. Yeah, he's a little slow. He's a little slow, that guy. Oh, whoops! I accidentally changed the default helmet. Okay, let me. Extract 5 maybe. Oh, no, that's taken 6. That's taken 7. Okay. This is coming along. This is coming along. I like these ideas. Slow Johnny. I mean, we could have these guys randomized, or actually, we could. I'll make sure to make sure that guy is has the same helmet and goggles, and he's he's retarded. He'll just come out on his own, running around in circles. This kind of fits in too because Corey animated some of these guys doing some, like one guy sitting in the background hitting himself in the head with a hammer. Like that's already in the game. It's funny. A dead bird stapled to his helmet. Wow, that's getting dark. But maybe. Why does he have to be called Johnny? That's not funny. I guess the dumb guy in Metal Gear was named Johnny, right? Everybody dumb is named Johnny. That's not cool at all. Well, that's true. My name is not Johnny. That's true. Sorry, Nocturno. Man, I'm getting tired. All right, you know what? I think I'll probably be working on these tomorrow night. So I'll come back. I'll do some more of these. We'll have some more fun. We'll have some more fun coming up with stuff for them, and I'm sure I'll do a few more between then. But we'll continue this exciting adventure together. We'll ride into the mists of Valhalla together. All right, I'm going to leave now. Again, for the second time tonight. I will not forget the Vietnam helmets. You can go surf yourself into your bed now. I'm going. And good night, Dark Imp. Good night, everyone. I can't think of anything clever to say, so I'm just gonna turn this off. Okay, good night.